It is not your job. I'm going to say this again. It is, especially for my empaths, it is not your job. It is not your responsibility to bear the emotional regulation and the self-esteem of other people around you. Let's get into this. Empaths will struggle their whole lives if they do not learn how to protect themselves, okay? Empathy is a very beautiful gift, but empathy, to the degree in which it manifests in somebody who's highly sensitive, has a lot of emotionality, has a lot of, deep feelings and thoughts, as a result of trauma, your empathy can almost become your kryptonite, right? It is the thing that people will use to weaponize against you. You are essentially opening yourself up to a lifetime of hardship, okay? The reason why you go through life making yourself small, the reason why you dumb yourself down, the reason why you allow people to transgress your boundaries or find it hard to stand up and stick up for yourself, the reason why, maybe in friendships or in relationships, you feel the need to never shine. You feel the need to kind of let everyone know, hey, I think I'm like way down here. Okay, you're putting everyone here, but you want them to know that you're seeing yourself way, way down here. The reason that you do this, if you are truly an empath, is because growing up, you were probably responsible for the emotional regulation of an adult, right? So this is a behavior that you learn as a child, and you carry it into your adulthood. And especially when you're dealing with some, if we're talking about like narcissistic or toxic dysfunctional people, adults in our lives, you're talking about people who take very little regard for your emotions, take very little regard for the way their behaviors and actions are damaging you and affecting you. And so you're essentially taught that your emotional well-being, your mental well-being, your overall health, your overall well-being is irrelevant. That person's well-being is all that matters. And as a child, the only way that you can even attempt to regulate that person's mood or that person's emotions or sense of self-esteem is through your own behavior, right? And so you adopt this kind of coping mechanism where you're just constantly trying to please that adult. You're constantly trying to make sure that that adult is feeling good, is regulated, they're not going to be set off in any way. We bring this into our adult relationships, unfortunately. Things I want you guys to pay attention to when you are on your healing journey. And this will be the ultimate test of, once you come out of the healing phase and you've really cultivated a sense of self-worth, this will be the test in which you are going to really, really uncover who truly cares about you, who genuinely loves you, and who really, really just loved the broken, wounded version of yourself. I want you to pay attention to the way you speak about yourself in crowds, okay? Personal experience, I would make jokes about some of the most painful things in my life. I made sure that everyone around me knew that I thought I was stupid. I thought I was undeserving. If anything good happened to me, I don't know why something good happened to me. I don't know what I did to deserve it. As if I was only deserving of bad things to happen. And, making myself small, making sure that they knew that I saw them here and that I saw myself here. Why? Because it's less threatening. You truly train yourself to be a non-threat to the people around you. In fact, you become a source of supply, life force to these people, because you are the person that's always propping them up and praising them and showering them with love and showering them with your generosity. Why? Because you are ultimately trying to, again, I've said this before, you are ultimately trying to reduce the chance of somebody hurting you, okay? People love that. People really benefit from that side effect of trauma. You come out of this now and you have a sense of integrity, you have a sense of self-worth, you've taught yourself self-love. You're super connected now to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You have a strong foundation in your relationship with God. And you realize that, you know, I'm worthy of boundaries. I'm worthy of defending myself. I'm worthy of denying people access to me who I think are hurting me or I think are causing, you know, damage to me in some way. I'm worthy of that. Well, there's a lot of people who don't like that version of you. They weren't prepared for that version of you. They don't want to believe that's who you are now. At the end of the day, they've always known that you're a great person. They've always known you have a great heart. They've always known that you want everyone to win. They know who you are. They know who you are, but they benefited from you not knowing who you were, okay? So when you have your self-actualization and you come out and you're like, I know who I am now, and I know what I'm worthy of, and I know what I deserve as a human being, I promise you, you will see people move weird. People are gonna start moving really, really weird. And that is the sad truth, okay? And at the end of the day, if the people around you are using you to self-regulate, if they're using you to boost their own esteem, if they're using you because they can manipulate you in order to gain something for themselves, these people don't deserve access to you. And you gotta make hard choices, okay? And this is really the test of healing. This is really the test of healing. Can you differentiate between actual love and attachment? So guys, stay strong, be mindful of your words, be mindful of your self-talk, be mindful of the way that you're moving in crowds and you're moving around people, and listen to your inner voice and listen to that gut feeling you have about people. Okay, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did give us intuition. Tuition is no joke. It's there, it's for our own protection. It's how we've survived as a civilization. So happy healing. And guys, if you guys have any questions, leave them under my videos. I did get some and I will try to make videos about the questions you ask.